Chinese producer Jennifer Dong brought me the project, and it's a Chinese story with Chinese characters, Chinese actors, and it's all in Mandarin. It's a very daunting prospect for me, but it was a big challenge, and I really like challenges, and so it's a spectacular story. It's a big action adventure, as you might imagine, but it has what attracted me was it has a very emotional core. It's a relationship between a daughter and father, and that emotional story is compared to the huge events going around it may seem small, but it's the most important part of it. I hope the Chinese audience accepts it, because I try to understand the culture as much as possible and try to make it you know, as acceptable to the Chinese audience as possible, because there's very subtle differences I've understood with the culture. And you know, all I can say is, you know, there was hundreds of us working on it, and actors and writers, as I said, and everybody worked really hard, and I just hope I did a good enough job. If you want to make a film for China about a Chinese, you have to come here and you have to work with Chinese people, and you can't do it from afar from Hollywood and have a few token elements for China, because the Chinese audience will instantly realize this is not real, and you have to come here and to really understand the culture and work with Chinese people, and then it will be a genuine film that the Chinese audience will love and accept, hopefully. But you can't do it without coming here and working with everybody, all the, you know, as I said, with the great actors here, the great locations. So, you know, I would say definitely come here and make films, but you know, you really throw yourself into it. Don't try and stand back and do it from afar. A good movie is one that you forget it's a movie. You know, you sit down, you watch it, and you forget you're watching a movie. Especially as a judge, if a film can take me out of my technical head of how it's made, and I just want to know what's going to happen next, and I'm just believing the characters, then that's a good movie, because you really want to get lost in a film and not be thinking I'm watching a film. You want to be taken somewhere magical and different, and so that's what I'm doing. And so I'm hoping some of these films will make me forget I'm a judge and just make me remember what it's like to be an audience member. But you know, because you can be secure doing one thing, but if you've got the dream, you have to kind of jump in with both feet. And really, all you have to do is just do it. You've got to make as many films and dramas you can. And these days, it's so much easier, because you can make a film on your phone now and edit it on your laptop, and it's so easy to shoot. No one's got any excuse for not going and shooting a film with their friends or anything. So to get experience, what I did is I just made as much as I could, and so that's what everyone should do, is just constantly be making them with whatever you can, your phone, your camera, your computer, anything, just keep working. I had to work my way up from the very bottom, from making the tea all the way up through, so I've done most of the jobs on the way up, so I think you shouldn't expect to go in right at the top, and you learn so much at the bottom. So I would say just go in as making the tea and try and work your way up. And if you work really hard and people see you working hard, they'll reward you and promote you, and you can work your way up and to directing.